again, YouTubers. As I promised in another video, I was going to do a tone reviews of the Line 6 Spider Valve. In the middle is the Line 6 Spider Valve itself. Up above is my Randall combo, and below is my Randall cab. The way I have my route and the way I have mine wired up is I have going out of the Line 6, 8 ohms into the back of the cabinet, which is also 8 ohms. And then I'm using this cabinet doesn't put out a lot of highs or mids because of the speakers. They're just standard Randall Jaguar speakers. They're not Celestians or Eminence, so they're basically just generic speakers. So because of that, I'm not getting the tone that I'm wanting. I'm not getting the highs and the mids. And by routing, I used the preamp out in the back of the Line 6, and I'm routing it into the front of the Randall. As you can see, there's in the input, there's something plugged in. The preamp out goes to my looper, my Boss looper, and then out to the Randall RT50C combo. It's all tube amp. So I basically get the highs that I wasn't getting with the cabinet alone, because this cabinet is not built for this. But I'm going to be buying the Spider 2 cab so I can run stereo into it, and I basically have a full stack because I'm going to get the slanted version, slanted front. So I'll have the nice bass down below, and then above I'll have all the sounds that are to be generated by this amplifier. This amplifier has a specific cabinet for it. But let's get to the actual video itself. I'm doing tones. My complete setup is I'm going out of my guitar into a Morley Bad Horsey 2. I've done a video on it. And then out of my Morley Bad Horsey into the input of the Line 6 Spider Valve. The guitar I'm using is an LTD Horizon H1007 Floyd Rose. Love the Floyd Rose. But basically the meat and potatoes of this video is to show the tones. And I'm going to start with a clean so you can hear what the clean sounds like. I'm going to start off with the neck pickup, which is the EMG 707, and then I'm going to switch to the middle position, which will activate the 81-7, which is basically a EMG 81 but lengthened for a 7-string guitar, which that's what this is a 7-string. And then I'll go completely to the bridge, and then I'll show some distorted tones that I've made myself. I've got a modern heavy metal tone, a nice rock and roll, a nice hard rock tone, a nice classic rock tone, a thrash tone. So far I've made about 6 or 8, I can't remember exactly. And the next video I'm going to be doing is I'm going to show how you go about adding from the Line 6 website. It has a link for custom tone. Basically what you can do is, if you make a tone, you can share it for other people, and they can load it into their amplifier and see if they like it or not. So far, there really hasn't been much done that's all that special. I mean, all they do is set a tone. They don't use any effects or anything, but With mine, I always add effects. Reverb, of course, some delay, and usually some type of stomp box, a compressor, or this amp has so much built into it that there's no read. I mean, the pedal board itself, as you see, this is how you go between banks, and you can see right here it says 01A clean. That's channel A. You got A, B, C, and D, or 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there's 32, so if I go down, it'll actually show 32A. And it doesn't change once you go to a different, you're still getting the tone from what you were playing. But when you're wanting to change to a next tone, it'll start, you go to it, it'll start blinking, and then you hit it, and you'll go over to that. Like the first, I believe it's 16 are presets that have already been done. The last 16 are presets that haven't been done yet, and you can customize them for your own sound. But as you can see, the function 1 does is the boost. Function 2 is the looper that's built into the amplifier itself. That's only 14 or 16 seconds. I can't remember exactly, but it helps. But I mainly use my Boss looper because it has 3 hours and 99 different spots where I can save a loop. But that's the pedal board for this amplifier. It's the FBV shortboard MkII. This is the pedal board you have to do the update, to get all the infusion package, and basically control the amp so you can reach all the different banks and all the different channels. And of course you got the tap here, like you can see it flashing faster now. Slow it down, you hold it, and out comes a tuner. Push back on it and goes back to regular. You got the stomp, which is the FX1, modulation, which is FX2, delay, which is FX3, and then reverb, which is of course reverb. So let's get to actually playing some tones. I am going to be playing some actual, basically ripping off other artists. I'm going to be playing some Metallica, some Leonard Skinner, some Whitesnake. You'll see. Okay, this is the clean. I don't have it that loud, and I can't guarantee that you're going to hear the tone 100% as it's sounding to my ears, because I am using just the microphone built into my, I'll be honest, this is my Note 3 phone. I didn't want to dig out my camcorder and use it to do all this stuff, and then have to send it over to my computer, then link it up to YouTube and all that crap. With my phone I can just record, link it up to YouTube. That is actually default 1. This is not my tone. This is my tone. Middle position. Bridge. So that was a clean tone. Now I'm going to go directly to my modern distortion. Avenged Sevenfold, Unholy Confessions. Now is a deep. This is more of a hard rock tone. I'm gonna go to a more of a classic rock, even classic metal like Black Sabbath, stuff like that. Up a bank to it. This is a metal gain for thrash and stuff like that. Lastly, I'm going to do Crazy Train. I know it's been overdone so many damn times that it's not really even worth playing, but I just want to show that this amp can play metal. I'm playing a 7-string into it. The best one I've found so far is I use the high gain model for a really deep throaty sound. it shows. Plays metal great. Main thing you got to do is I'm going to be doing another video. This one's already getting long, but the next video I'm going to be doing is showing how you go to set up a tone that you like using your laptop. The great thing about this is with most amps, well, with all amps, in order to get the tone you want, you have to walk up to it, tweak it, walk back, play. If that's not what you want, walk up to it again, tweak it, walk back, play, and continue that cycle until you get the tone you want. Well, with this, you can actually sit back at where the sound is going to be heard and use your laptop. And that will be the next video. I mean, this is, I said it was only a 2-part video review, but it's actually 3 because I have to show this also. Well, I don't have to, but I'd like to show it for anyone that is looking at getting this. I mean, this is an amazing amp. Just endless possibilities of all the tones you can create. So, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll be doing another one after I relax a little today. It's Saturday, the 26th of April, I believe. So, I'm sitting back, chilling, relaxing, spending time with my fiance. She's the one behind the camera. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, but until next one, peace.